I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. You ain't getting shit.
Has the mother made any direct payments to you for the support of the children?
No, sir.
Do you have any additional information you'd like to offer to the court as it relates to this case?
Welcome back, guys. Buckle up because this court hearing feels less like a legal proceeding and more like a full-blown reality show meltdown. We've got a mom who lost custody, owes thousands in child support, and somehow still manages to act like she's the one being wronged. From the second she logs into Zoom, she's throwing shade, dodging accountability, and making up wild excuses that would make a toddler blush. Meanwhile, the dad, who's clearly had to deal with this circus before, is calm, collected, and just waiting for the judge to drop the hammer. And he's got backup too. His boys literally pulled up to the hearing to support him like it's a playoff game. Fun fact, child support doesn't just disappear because you don't like the ruling. That's not how it works. So here's what I want to know. How is the mom still playing victim after losing custody and owing over $3,000? Let me know what you think, and if you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more heated court hearings just like this. Let's get back to the video.
No extra information. Well, you know what? She did. My son did run away when he was in the summer of before he turned 18, and then he went to go live with his brother. So that would that's what he did, and so he's lived with his brother for I'd say about 7-8 months. I can't remember the exact time. It's been a long time.
It's been a year.
And did you agree during that time frame for the child to live with someone else?
Yeah,
No.
to live with his brother.
No.
Ms. Hagwood, no one's asking you a question right now.
And just to confirm, sir, about how long did the child live with the other sibling?
It's about 7 or 8 months, I believe. I am kind of off. Like I said, it's been a very long time.
Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Sherry Ann Baldwin.
I'm sorry, is your last name also Hagwood?
That's my maiden name, and it's Haygood.
Haygood. Okay, thank you, ma'am. As it relates to the child support judgment, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $2,367.20 as of March 31st, 2024. I'm requesting that you pay that back at $150 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am?
No, sir.
Explain to the court why you're not in agreement to the amount that you owe.
Well, I got a phone call February 1st of 2022 from my oldest son, who is Lewis isn't the father, Dylan Haygood. And he told me that
This isn't just tension, it's the kind of awkward silence that makes even the court reporter shift in their seat. Sherry's trying to bulldoze through legal proceedings like she's arguing over a brunch bill, but the courtroom doesn't run on vibes, it runs on evidence and order. That friend in the Zoom box, he's got the face of someone who's seen this disaster movie before and already knows how it's gonna end. And the judge actually can weigh a person's attitude and interruptions when making credibility judgments, so watching her derail herself in real time is both painful and kind of poetic.
my son Lewis is there. He's been thrown out. And he doesn't know what to do. So I start helping. Lewis comes over here and he's staying with me for a few weeks. He's staying with his brother. And then finally he moves in with me April 1st of 22. And he's been away from his father ever since. Me and his brother's been caring for him, his eyeglasses, his doctor's appointments, getting him to court. I have documentation from the court stating that he was with me and his brother, probation officers that are willing to whatever y'all need them to write up. But I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for.
And
And
during that time, thank
that's
you, ma'am.
just it.
Thank you, ma'am. And during that time frame, when the child started to reside with you, did you petition the court to change the child support to reflect
Yes,
that
sir.
the child was living with you?
Yes, sir. I called y'all immediately and I emailed the court paper that I had stating that he was living with his brother. And then I went and got the lady told me to do this.
Ms. Haygood?
The whatever child support officer I spoke with told me to go file this with the courts. And it's my name is Sherry Ann Baldwin. I am the mother and the child of Luis Mendoza. He has resided with me since April 1st, 2022, and is currently residing in Johnson County. And it's signed and dated.
Again,
And
Ms.
then
Haygood, Ms. Hager,
Pardon me?
the question that was asked is, did you petition the court to change the child support amount? Now, did you file a paperwork stating that the child was living with you? My question was, did you petition the court to request that the child support be changed to reflect that the child was residing with you?
Yes, sir, I did.
What's their case number, ma'am?
Well, I called y'all and told you that he was living with me and not the father. She told me to send in the paperwork that I had, so I did. And then she said she had 190 days to contact the father and that y'all would get a hold of me. And then she said that they froze the funds. And so I don't know.
All right, and as it relates to the medical support, ma'am, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $849.32 as of March.
This isn't just sloppy, it's legally self-destructive. She's out here acting like ignoring a court order makes it disappear, which is wild considering unpaid child support can trigger wage garnishment, license suspension, and even jail time in most states. The court doesn't care if your situation has changed over brunch. You need documentation, a formal motion, and a judge's signature, or it's all still on the books. This isn't just a bad strategy, it's the legal equivalent of lighting your own credit score on fire. Let's keep it moving.
31st, 2024, and requesting that you pay that back at $50 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am?
No, sir.
And could you explain to the court why you're not in agreement to paying that amount?
Because I feel like I was the one caring for his needs. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. I don't have extra money like that. I can't be taking him to the eye doctor and to appointments and feeding him and clothing him and paying him his father child support.
And just to confirm, ma'am, when you say that you're paying the father child support for a child that's residing with you, when exactly did you pay those amounts to the father?
I have documentation of every child support payment I ever made, and I have documentation of it.
And ma'am, were
And
you able to review the
Pardon?
report that was provided on the screen as it relates to
I
the
couldn't
child
really
support payment?
see. I couldn't really see. But
And
I
would you like
stopped
me to
paying
show that
after April
April of what year, ma'am?
22. I stopped paying, and that's when I went and got the documentation that he was living with me full time.
All right, we have to understand one thing. The Attorney General's office is not the court. You can ask the AG's office to do a lot of stuff. You can ask them questions. You can ask them to file something for you that might help you, but they're not the court. If you don't file anything with the court, then it's almost like nothing ever happened because the AG has discretion to do what they like, which means they could file something or they could not file something. They didn't file anything.
This judge isn't just calling her out, he's peeling back every excuse like it's laminated. After 10 years, pretending you didn't know you needed to notify the court is like claiming you didn't know rent was due. It's not a mystery, it's a legal requirement. Courts don't operate on vibes, they operate on paper trails, deadlines, and motions. What she's doing isn't just lazy, it's the kind of negligence that gets you a contempt charge if you push far enough. Let's see where this spirals next.
Separately, what you're supposed to do is file something with the court, and nothing was ever filed with the court. I don't work for the AG's office. The judges in the courthouse don't work for the AG's office. So you can tell me all day long that you talk to the AG's office, but that's not the court. So I can't modify your order. You were responsible to modify your own order if the AG didn't want to help you, or if you wanted to do it on your own. It's very simple to do, and that hasn't happened. So you owe these arrears. It's a very small amount. You owe the full amounts that are owed. You decided not to make payments. So you owe $2,367.20, payable at $150 a month, and medical support arrears of $849.32, payable at $50 a month. If there's money on hold, then they will try to forward that towards those amounts. And then if there's any remaining balance, then those are the monthly payments. All right, y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You ain't getting shit. You
Hey,
ain't
good.
getting
You want me to find you in contempt of court? Ms. Haygood, I can fine you $50 for contempt of court for cussing in my court. So please, don't act like a child. We don't need
I
that.
thought I was off. I thought I hit the button. I'm sorry.
Okay, be respectful. All right, y'all can press leave to exit out, please.
Man, that was a train wreck in real time. She really thought staring down a judge and refusing to pay court-ordered child support was some kind of power move. Like the courtroom was her personal drama stage. And yeah, $3,000 sounds steep if the kid wasn't living with the dad, but the way she handled it was totally self-sabotage. Judges don't take kindly to attitude, and that $50 fine was generous. Some states hand out jail time for that kind of courtroom behavior, but what really blows my mind is how she's been divorced for years and still doesn't understand the basics. Like you have to file to make any changes. Saying I'm not paying doesn't rewrite your court order, it just adds interest. If anything, she made it worse for herself long term. That wasn't just bold, it was legally stupid. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Did the judge go too easy, or is that the right call? I post videos like this every day, so if you're into courtroom chaos, hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.